What is up, guys? This is Exhilarates, and today you guys are going to be hearing the story behind how I started Call of Duty and everything that goes along with that. But first, I just want to say that this gameplay you guys are watching is a search and destroy gameplay on the map Freight. It's a pretty good gameplay. I went 9 and 2, I believe. So hopefully you guys can sit back and enjoy it. I got some good kills. Obviously I died a few times, but and more importantly, you guys should be listening to the commentary itself, and just really, this is basically my story, how I started Call of Duty. So let's get right into it. How I started Call of Duty. Well, the first time I actually started Call of Duty, and how I even started Call of Duty, was because I have two older brothers, and they constantly used to play Call of Duty. Obviously, they're about 4 to 5 years older than me, and so they always constantly play Call of Duty all the time. And Call of Duty 4 especially is when I started really watching them started playing the game, and they would always play the game all constantly. And I didn't have my own Xbox at the time. And so obviously I would, whenever I wanted to play, I would try to add, hey guys, can I play Xbox? No, I never was able to actually play Call of Duty really that much as I could or wanted to. So I've always related to just waited around and just kind of waited until I had the chance to play Call of Duty. And so eventually, when my birthday came around, December, around Christmas time, I decided to get NW2, my first real Call of Duty game that I actually got into. And I'll be honest with you guys, I honestly did not want to waste my money to buy a Call of Duty game, especially MW2. I wasn't even in it. I was like, dude, why am I buying this game? I don't even really want it. I just wanted, I didn't even want the game. But, me, I'm being myself, I ended up going to the GameStop, buying me a copy of MW2. I come home the first day, I loved it. I absolutely loved the game. I was instantly addicted to playing Call of Duty. It doesn't even matter what other games I played. I was just instantly attached to Call of Duty. Just the feel, the controls. Even if I wasn't even good, which I guarantee I really wasn't good at the time. But I was so into it. I was just so addicted right away. I was so attached to Call of Duty. And basically just watching them play, and they used to have all of these game battles tournaments. They used to have all of their friends sleep over and do all these little just parties with games, and it basically boosted my like esteem just to become a competitive player in a way. And so just by seeing them play, and they were pretty good, they weren't bad. My brother, one of my brothers is better than the other one. So one of them that I followed the most actually was more competitive than the other, and he actually drop shotted. He did all that stuff. So technically, I got all of my technique and skills and abilities from him, and so I really watched him the most. And he would, it's just especially I used to watch him. I used to try to copy the way he played the Call of Duty, because he did pretty good. He was not bad at all. And so I tried to copy how you played, and eventually that came out to my own skill. Back onto topic here. So after watching them all have all these tournaments, these parties, and all their friends over and just gaming out, it really just I wanted to be something like that. I wanted to be competitive like that, and maybe even start going to LAN tournaments. Even at the time I didn't know about them, but it just boosted my confidence. I just wanted to have people to play with like that, and just all play together all night, just doing whatever, just with Call of Duty. And so basically that's where my confidence came from, just to play Call of Duty a little bit more competitive than others, rather than playing it just for fun. I've always been a competitive person, and on anything I do, I always just want to. It's not necessarily that I want to be the best, but I just want to be, whatever I do, I just want to be good at it. I can't just not be good at something whenever something I actually like and something I enjoy doing. I at least want to be good at it. So just having that drive, just for myself, just helped me just to kind of boost up there and just to be a little bit more competitive with everything I did. And eventually I got into game battles, MW2, and I'll be honest with you guys, and I have proof even on game battles. I still have my same team. The first season I've ever played on game battles, the first season ever, for a singles ladder, I went 30-5-5 my first season. I was top 100 in the GB ladder at the time in NW2. And you guys can imagine, if you guys were back then, this basically when I've been competing since 2009. And that's a year later than most pros today. Most pros have been competing since obviously Call of Duty 4, 2008. So they've been competing. I've been competing pretty much just a year after. So I went 35-5, my first ever GB single team ladder on game battles, and that was just a really big sign for me, especially to a lot of my friends, and especially to my brothers. They kind of said, and just some of my friends, if you keep up this pace, you could, it was just, I mean, how do you go from just being a pub star to constant, just bam, your first GB ladder, go 35-5 your first season. Without I didn't remake, I didn't do any of that. It was just my first GB, first time. I went 35-5. So that was something that really stood out to me. And I kind of told myself, if I keep up this pace, if I constantly keep grinding some GB singles, I can maybe find a dubs partner, a team. I was really good at the game, and if I kept this grind up, I might be able to go pro someday. And eventually, obviously, that didn't happen as of today. But at the time, I was really good at Call of Duty MW2, and just playing game battles and everything like that just really brought my competitiveness, especially from the inside. I was really good, and just learning from my older brother's techniques and playing GB singles constantly, and just even play online, but making it into something that I kept trying, and that's basically where all the competitives came from. And then eventually I came across Optic Predator on YouTube. And so I came across him. I used to watch all of his montages, his episodes, his commentaries. I watched all of them. And then soon after that, I became a sniper. Now you have somebody that just went 35-5 his first season on game battles as a competitive star, really competitive, to seeing Optic Predator on YouTube, and then I became a sniper. And becoming a sniper is one of the best things I probably did in Call of Duty, because now this is making me more of a versatile player. I'm able to handle myself with a regular gun, now I'm able to handle myself with a sniper. So that's basically building another branch out of me in making myself a really good sniper. And just from constantly watching his montages, his episodes, everything. I used to watch them all day. I'm not even kidding you guys when I said that. I used to watch them all day, the same one, constantly. I just watched everything he did, his map control, the way he went, the way he even shot the sniper, how many shots he missed, all of it. I just broke it down and really just trying to see how he did things. And one day I hop on the game, I go to a private match with my friends, and just randomly, I'm not even kidding, out of the blue, I started hitting my shots. I was not missing a bullet. And it was so weird, because at the time, all of my friends and I, we were all equal. And quick scoping, we would always try to battle who could be first, 30 first on high rise, Rust, Scrapyard, whatever the case may be. We were all generally equal. And I come online, and I just spanked them 30-10. They weren't even close to where I was, and I was so confused. And how just one time I hop online, and it just came to me that natural instinct of being able to hit somebody with a sniper so accurate within your first 3 shots or whatever. It just really came to me that day, and ever since that big step forward, I mean, it was from hopping level 1 to level 5. It really was. That's how big a difference it was. I just, me not being able to 360, it took me forever. Just everything, just boop. It just went from level 1 to level 5. And ever since then, I've always obviously been getting better, just slowly and increasing after every single Call of Duty, and just generally getting better. And that's basically how I started sniping, just mainly from Optic Predator. And I just a little bit of inspiration for you guys that are just trying to snipe. Find your favorite player to watch. If it could be Pamaj. Pamaj is a really good player to watch. I enjoy watching him all the time. It could be any of the FaZe members, any of the old Optic members, Soar, anybody you can find someone that you really like a lot, and really break down their montages and their episodes, and you can really find something out of them. I really guarantee, if you just, like I said before, just break down their montages and try to copy what they do. You're not copying their style, but you just copy their technique and the way they do it, and you can put it into your own style of gameplay, and really do something with it. Excuse me. So after all the constant practice, becoming a sniper, becoming a competitive star, I realized I wanted to make a YouTube channel. Obviously, I seen the Optic Predator at the time had, oh man, I want to say about 80 to 60,000 subscribers. It was between that range when I started watching him. No, I think it was actually 40,000. I think it was 40,000 subscribers when I started watching Optic Predator rise up there, especially in NW2. So now I had this I had this little motivation to make a YouTube channel. Optic Predator had 40,000 subscribers. She was posting all these YouTube videos, there's montages, content, episodes, all these commentaries. I'm like, dude, that's awesome. I want to do that. And just, getting motivation from other people. I'm like, dude, I want to make a YouTube channel. I want to get a PVR. I want to, what do I need? What do I have to do? Do I have the right resources? And I needed all those questions to be answered. And so eventually, I made a YouTube channel after Optic Predator, and I started, posting out those content. I eventually got a PVR. I didn't have a PVR for the first year of YouTube. I used a capture card on my other channel. But the first couple, montages were a quick scoping montage, and that's originally what my channel was supposed to be about. It's just quick scoping montages, because that was mainly what I had overcome. I was more of a sniper than I was a competitive star. I love sniping so much more than it was competitive. So I was just posting all these content out, and then NW3 hits, the little NW3 era. Sniping, like I said before, I was a lot more bigger sniper. I was so dominant in that game over at competitive. But I did play a lot of GB in the NW3. Never as serious I was NW2. Probably the same amount of matches I've played, just not as serious. So I just played a little bit of that in the NW3, just GBs, and then. And then it came to making my own clan. I made my own clan NW3/NW2 called Team Exalt. That didn't really go anywhere as far as I wanted to, because I just got this motivation from being, watching M48-3 Predator, and started knowing, found out about Optic eventually. And I was like, dude, I want to make a team. I want to be a part of a team. I want to be part of this huge team out there, a sniping team. I just want to be part of that. It seems something so cool just to be a part of a huge team that you could really take something from. And obviously, I made my own team. We had like 100 subscribers. That didn't really go anywhere. It ended up ending. And then, it just became, as of right now, it's really hard. It's a hard balance between competitive and sniping. NW3, I didn't really play Black Ops 1. Black Ops 2 was a game I just really slid by. I didn't like the sniping. Sniping was actually quite hard. The competitive, I just couldn't get into it. I was really inconsistent in that game. The game was just weird. It was just weird. I just couldn't do anything. So then obviously we're here today. I'm playing Call of Duty Ghosts, as you guys can see from this gameplay, and I love the competitive scene to it, especially the competitive scene blew up in Black Ops 2. So like I said, right now it's a hard balance between sniping and being competitive. I love doing both. I just love posting content to you guys, just competitive content, which you guys can be expecting a lot more from, obviously. Sniping's always been there for me. It's always been there, my second nature. You guys obviously start expecting sniping videos. But, just thank you guys for listening. I mean, that's basically my story on how I started Call of Duty. I went to a store, a little kid going to GameStop buying a game he doesn't want to buy. I bought a game and I didn't want to buy it. Now look at it, I'm here later, 400 subscribers. Thank you guys for subscribing. The new ones, I appreciate it very much. I come home from a weekend, I got like 3-4 new subscribers. I was like, awesome. So someone said, thank you guys for that. And I just really want to blow up this summer, guys. I just want to, get my YouTube channel up there. I want to keep posting content to you guys, and some sniping content, obviously, and just tips and tricks with that, and just some gameplays, even tips and tricks. Although I am not a professional at Call of Duty, I really do think I can give you guys some really great tips just to use on game battles, because I believe I'm probably really good at game battles. So just having some personal tips from me, and just what I think could really help you guys out. But hopefully you guys enjoy the gameplay and the commentary itself. More of the commentary. That's basically my story on how I started playing Call of Duty. If you guys enjoyed it, if we can reach 5 likes, I will do like a specialty. I will promise you two videos. If you give us 5 likes, I promise a new updated tips and tricks video you guys can use for sniping. And then I will also post some content, some clan vs. clan competitive content that you guys could possibly use. And by competitive content, I mean this ambition mindset that one of my subscribers asked for me to bring back. So you guys can be expecting a new updated tips and tricks video and ambitious mindsets, which is something that I will explain in the video. This video is really lengthy, so I apologize for that. And those of you guys who listen to this whole commentary, thank you very much. I appreciate it. And So you guys can be expecting those things. If you guys haven't noticed, I made a new team called Team Harm. I'll put a link on the screen and notation on the bottom. It's my new team, a new competitive team. So if you guys can really show support and go there and go subscribe, it means a lot to me. That's where my competitive content is going to be posted on. I'm going to make a video on that too, explaining what the team is and how we're going to do things. I've been through so many different team names because it's ridiculous now, but it's official. We are Team Harm, HARM. Go subscribe, go be there, help us out, support us. It's going to be amazing. Thanks, guys, for everything you do. Peace.